which way you start.
Should I turn away? Are you turned away? You turn? Let's go. Hi everyone and welcome to the very first installment of the BYG show. I am here with my co-host Barnes and I am Noble. Okay, it's Mark and Dylan. How's it going? Hey everybody, Mark, say something to the camera.
I'm excited to start this with y'all. You know, we all trapped in our house for our Corona. You know, always got to hit something to keep in our minds so that we can view. We got our gold here.
Oh, yeah.
Liquid gold, solid gold. We've got it all.
We got it all. We're just showing up. We're flexing. We have hand sanitizer. We have toilet paper. What you got? What you got? Well, Mark, yes, this is our first episode. So we're figuring out how we're going to do this as we go. But we hope you guys enjoy this daily episodes of the BYG show. Well, Mark, take us to our very first segment of the day. What is it?
All right, well, our first segment of the day is going to be Boarded Home. As I previously mentioned, a lot of us are trapped at home. The social distancing, all the CDC telling us not to be in groups. So what we decided to do is take a segment here where we can talk about something we can do at home just to keep ourselves busy so we don't get stocked up.
I have one. I got a good one. I think that what people need to do is they need to revisit their childhood. Mm-hmm. I think we need to take it back to a simpler time. And you just need to throw all your crap on the floor, seat cushions and all, and play Floor is Lava. All right, the challenge is this. You got to get from here to the couch without touching the floor. You have to touch all the pieces of furniture.
It's easy. What? It's easy.
Let's see you do it.
All right.
Gosh. He's like a cat. Oh!
What now, Dylan?
What was that easy? I got this. Did you put the... It's that easy, I got it. Okay. On second thought, maybe that was a little too dangerous. Be careful.
Too many casualties. However, you know, one game that we can play from home to prevent casualties is the soap disappearing game.
Okay, and Mark, you've brought me into a bathroom. That's weird. What are we doing?
So the purpose of this game is we're going to take a soap bar, cut it in half. We're each going to take one half of the soap bar and just go at it until we disappear. Like the soap dissolves. The first one to dissolve.
Whoever's soap going first wins.
Well, that boy in half.
Average spring aloe, by the way. You gotta keep the hands soft. Okay. I think this is just something to do at home. Just cut soap. This is the fun. You're the best man. And just watch your win. 3, 2, 1, rock. Oh, it's so...
The aloe helps to burn.
I didn't know I was gonna start sweating from this. Oh, my hands are gonna be so quick. What if we use the backside, like a cheese grater? My fingers. Guess what? You don't have a ring to scrape it.
It's taking way longer than I thought.
I know. Oh my God! What's happened to the flowers? Gone, so gone. What? Get some. What is that sadness?
I barely even got through mine.
So, you just gotta have the skill, man.
I feel like a baby.
You just gotta have the skill. My hands are so soft.
Now that's a game that'll get you squeaky clean.
That's good practice. There. Keeping them clean. Wash your hands, everybody. Look at these. They're literally sparkling.
Sterile.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile. No. That was Bored at Home. If you got anything, any ideas of how you can spend your time bored at home, send it in to us. You guys know us, so you literally can text it to us. You can record yourselves doing it, send it in to us. We'll put it on the show. You can comment below some ideas of things you can do when you were bored at home. Well, it's time for our next one, Mark. I'm really excited about this one because people are going to get upset. It is Rank 'em. Yes, we are stealing from other shows. But anyways, rank 'em. Mark, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to ask you to rank to me your top 5 of something. And you're going to, right now, off the top of your head, I'm going to rank it as well. Mm-hmm. But Mark, what are your top 5 Marvel movies?
Oh.
Okay, now we're gonna start with 5. We're gonna start with number 5. Okay. 5th spot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. No, it's number 5. Give me number 5.
Okay, that's tough. On the top of my head, go with the very first Iron Man.
Okay.
Favorite.
It's classic. Classic. Explain to the people why.
I mean, it's incredible, the story of how the Iron Man beginning. I think it's great. The second and third one, still pretty good. Definitely not bad movies. First one's got it for me. It's hold right here in the heart.
Was it the first one of the whole MCU? Or are they counting Hulk? Hulk was first.
I think it's Iron Man.
It's gotta be. Even if
so.
it technically is Hulk, it's Iron Man. Like, forget that movie.
Yeah, for sure. Number 4. I think is Venom considered a Marvel movie? I think it is.
It's not MCU though.
Okay.
Honorable mention.
Venom is a great movie. Okay. We're gonna go. I love Ant-Man movies. We're gonna go with Ant-Man and the Wasp. Number 4. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Why is this one?
I rank it number 4. There's more to come for Ant-Man on this list.
Oh my goodness! All right.
I mean, I just love the character. I love how they did Ant-Man. It's incredible.
It's a good movie.
It's like a Spider-Man.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was
You never like. I enjoy it most. All right, number 3.
Number 3. I think we're gonna go. So the Tom Holland Spider-Mans. I think they're gonna take this. So Homecoming. Third.
Okay.
Then the next
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Next down is gonna be. Is it Far From Home? Is that the newest? Yeah.
Sorry, Far From Home.
Second is Far From Home.
Oh really?
I adore the Tom Holland Spider-Man. It is incredible. Tobey Maguire did not do it for me. Tom Holland did. Okay.
Listen, Toby was the OG.
Yeah, sure.
And will always hold number 1 in my heart.
Sure.
But we will all laugh at 1, that crying scene, and 2, the dancing. Just no.
Don't talk about Spider-Man 3.
Don't talk about Spider-Man. Don't count that one. All right, number 1.
I already teased it. We got the original Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. I think so many people are going to be
love.
Do you
that
realize
movie.
that you of the top 5, you never mentioned an Avengers film?
Yes. I didn't even throw Black Panther in there.
Oh, this is so
and
cool.
I love comedy. Okay, so
You-
you got Spider-Man.
So okay, I see that as a theme of yours, Spider-Man.
Iron Man was just a great movie. Then the down is just because I enjoy the comedic aspect of these movies. These characters get me.
Don't worry, everybody at home. If you're livid, you're probably going to continue being enraged with my top 5. I'll get out your way a little bit. Top 5 Marvel movies. Marvel movies for Dylan Armstrong. And this is off the top of my head, so I haven't had like much time to think about this and plan.
I have an idea what your first.
Number 5 is the very first Avengers film. Mind blowing, everybody. Very first Avengers movie is number 5.
Really?
Really? You hated that film?
No, I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I obviously didn't like it. Why are you? This is off the top of my head, so I'm probably gonna get to 1 and be like, no, wait. I wish we could switch
It's
like
Sharpie.
these.
You can't.
Oh, it's permanent. Oof.
Is that technically Age of Ultron? Or is that the next one?
No, Age of Ultron is the second
Okay.
one, and it is not making top 5. So,
But Quicksilver was in it, and he was gold.
yeah, he died. Sorry, spoiler warning, but
They need.
he brought in.
Probably one of the coolest characters.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're like, nah.
Well, here's the thing. I prefer the Quicksilver on the X-Men movies because the scenes with him are just mind-blowing. Okay, yeah.
That's true.
All right, Avengers, first movie, number 4. Let's throw out there. Shoot. I know these. Yeah, I know this area. 4 is a hard one. You're kind of, what am I gonna do? I'm thinking of all the characters. Here's the thing: Thor is never gonna make top 5 for most people's list. Don't even say Ragnarok because the villain, Hela, is still a terrible villain. Okay, we care none about her. Everybody just like Hulk and Thor fighting. And we're talking so much on this too.
And Hulk was.
This is a very serious matter.
Hulk was in the rage mode. I was just talking normally. I was like, everything.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
And he's tiny, and then he's supposed to get bigger as he gets rage, but now he's not supposed to look like that. But
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Number 4, I think I'm with you in this area. Ant-Man. Wait. Ant-Man. This is the one with the truth serum stuff?
I think so.
Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Really? Okay.
If it's the one with the truth serum, Ant-Man and the Wasp. That is a hilarious film, but it's also very fun. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Ant-Man and the Wasp over Ant-Man any day. I think it's a great sequel. I think it beat the first film.
Oh, I do remember now the truth serum.
Yeah, truth serum.
Someone shut him
It's
up.
not truth serum. It is. You know, I love it. Number 3, we will probably say, we'll go Infinity War.
Okay.
Infinity War. I feel like everybody's gonna kill me on the next one, and I have to make sure I say the right one.
I mean, that's fair. It's making it to the third.
Yeah,
That's pretty fair.
yeah. Number 2, we're gonna go with Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Not the first Avenger, but Winter Soldier.
No, not the first Avenger.
You preferred Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that movie was amazing. I saw ranking one time ranked it above the very first Avenger movie. Now, number 1 spot, this is where I realized I have messed up. Somewhere in this list there is a wronging because I'm torn between 2 movies right now.
I don't even know if I sold. Is it an I right there?
Soldier.
There it is.
Winter Soldier.
It's saved.
Now, number 1. So really, this is like my top 6. I don't know.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell you the 2. Just say the first one.
Well, I know it's going to be
But guess my 2.
Into the Spider-Verse is going to be your number 1, or
I'm not counting that.
okay.
If
That's right. You
If
said
those
MCU.
were allowed-
You said MCU.
oh yeah, Spider Verse is like oof, on the top. But do you want to know the 2?
Yeah. Tell me.
All right, the 2 is either Black Panther
Mhm.
or Endgame. Now, the thing about Endgame, no, it's Black Panther. Black Panther's number
You've
1.
seen that one like 1,000 times. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's Black Panther. Black Panther's number 1. Wakanda Forever. The thing, Endgame is amazing. There are amazing scenes where we get closure, finally certain storylines tie up that we've always wanted. And man, Black Widow's death, I mean, just spoiler touching. There were some holes or things you're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
I got also kind of confused. Which is not hard for me. Anyways, that has been this week's installment of Rank 'em. What are your top 5 event or Marvel movies? Comment below. Also, tell us what we should rank next, everybody. Mark is our final thing of the show. This is where also we'll do this daily. You see, with all this time off, I think it's really important that we, yes, we're free to do whatever we want, or unless your parents are making you do stuff, which is probably a good thing to clean yourself and other things. But anyways, but make sure to take some time in our walk with God. I mean, just honestly, with all this time off, I mean, take advantage of it. Really take time to get closer to your Creator, the one who loves you regardless. Definitely take the time to get to know Him. So today we're going to look at verse from Sunday. Sunday we didn't have Bible class because it's canceled, which was sad. I know you all missed
canceled.
donuts. Everything's canceled, man. Cancel culture. Absolutely, right now.
Whoa. Even
But,
the CDC's in on it.
Oh man, they're in on it. No, but Sunday we didn't get to do our normal Bible class, and what we've been doing on Sunday morning is going through the story of the Bible. And we were at 1 Samuel. We were talking about Samuel, and we got to the point of the story. So if you're at home right now and you want to take that daily walk with God, remember I told y'all start reading the book of 1 Samuel because it is very exciting. Crazy stuff happens, and it's really fun. You get Saul, King David, all that stuff. It's a great story, very exciting. But today's reading is from 1 Samuel 8:4-5, where it says, "Finally, all the elders of Israel met at Ramah. Oh, I love Ramah. To discuss the matter with Samuel. Look, they told him, This is such an insult. You are now old, and your sons are not like you. As in, you're you're old, and your sons suck. Anyways, oh no. So, give us a king to judge us like all the other nations have. Let's be like everybody else and have a king. And so this was a bit of a spit in the face to God, because you think about it, from the Exodus, God has been their king. God led Moses and all the others and all the judges to this point. God has been their king. God's been ruling over them. And the people are like, enough of this. We want a king like everybody else. We want to have our so-called God in a way like everybody, like our little God, like our king, and worship him.
Someone directly to look at.
Yeah. Which, I think that we get that way sometimes. We're like, oh, something I can see.
That's true.
And touch, But yeah, it was a bit of a slap in the face to God.
And to Samuel.
And poor Samuel. Talk about his sons and him. I mean, can you get any more insulting? But we see here is in this story, I'm just cutting it really short for you guys. God appoints King Saul. King Saul was really tall. He's head and shoulders above everybody else, or head above everybody else.
Head and shoulders.
Head and shoulders above everybody else. Heard that all my life. He's really tall, handsome looking dude. He's like the guy. He's basically, I was going to say a name from the church, but I felt like everybody would get like the good looking leader guy. Let's just say that. Anyways.
Nelson.
Nelson Whitfield. We miss you. Anyways. Oh man, Chase is so happy right now. Absolutely ecstatic. Anyways, so he was like the guy, and he looked like it. So people quickly followed him. But the thing is that he wasn't good at following God. Multiple times he was disobedient to God's orders, and so God disapproved of him. And and Saul didn't like it. He didn't understand why. It's like Samuel, why is God? God told him to go into a certain nation and wipe out everything, people, everything from that. And Saul, they go in and conquer the land, but he doesn't wipe everybody out. He saves the king. He saves some of their animals and some of their other stuff for his own self. And Saul was like, well, why is God mad about that? And it's because you're being disobedient still. And it's funny how, you can be a good leader, but really it's your heart. Like, you can be the good-looking guy, but a leadership really comes to matters of the heart. And I think we can see, Saul's heart wasn't fully into obeying God. Mm-hmm. He might like that God made him king. It's kind of like how we like the stuff God gives us. Right? We here, I'm forgiven. I'm loved, and that's nice. Yeah. But when it comes to he wants me to do this though,
well, I can do it halfway. I'm like, well, you told me to do this, so I'll do this part, but
halfway doing it for sure. And I think that's what what we can learn from this one this week was that God wants our whole heart. He doesn't just want part of it. He doesn't want us to halfway do it, because half-hearted obedience is still disobedience. Remember that. I'm going to say it twice. It's important.
Okay.
Half-hearted obedience is still disobedience. And, we have to understand that God wants us to try to obey him with our lives, give him our lives, not just certain parts of it. It's kind of like, you can think, what are some ways people are kind of like, I'm good in one area, I'm bad in another area, It's like maybe, it's like, man, I'm good. I go to church all the time. I serve when, and I didn't go to the service opportunities. Whoa. But, maybe when it comes to talking about people or making fun of people and gossiping, well, I'm all in on that.
Yeah.
I might be obedient in this one area. We always try to cover up our disobedience with religious acts instead of giving our heart to God. And that's what Samuel cries out after he learns of Saul's disobedience. He's like, God rather have a heart of obedience to him than all these sacrifices that you want to give him. He'd rather have a heart of obedience than all the religious acts. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's the thing from today, is that what thrills God the most is a heart that obeys him, not somebody who's just doing the religious acts and halfway doing it. So that is our Walking with God message for today. And we hope that you guys carry this out and enjoy your day and carry this into your week. And continue to read 1 Samuel on your own if you can. It's a very exciting book. 1 Samuel 8 is where we are at this week. But Mark, that's That's all we have. That's everything. There's only one way I know how to close out stuff.
Yeah, you're saying.
But that's not my
The
saying.
motto.
No,
Come on.
It's for you guys. If you guys remember. Mario, you can close out and I'll say my.
Alright. Well, we want to thank you guys for listening in. You know, sometimes just taking the time out to do this maybe not be the most convenient. Obviously, it's on YouTube and you're on YouTube all day, so
Here it is.
it's really not that bad.
If you like to share with your friends.
Comment,
That's my flex.
rank them, comment what you do at home when you're bored. We'll look at everything, we'll diagnose. Maybe if your idea is so great, we'll get it on the show, possibly get you on the show.
Hey, we'll take guests. Anything you want to see us do, just let us know. Let us know,
That's
guys.
true.
We are just trying to get through this coronavirus quarantine together. Well, guys, remember, God loves you, and we love you, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Have a great day.